A new greenhouse going up as a company called Eastern Slopes Rangeland Seeds does a booming business, even in a recession.
We've been growing tenfold a year for the last couple of years.
Eastern Slopes cultivates native Alberta plants. Its centerpiece project, rough fescue, in high demand by oil companies trying to reclaim land after drilling.
We did 1 well, we did 2 wells, we did 3 wells, and it's just increased since then to now we're doing multiple pipelines and wells.
Rough fescue fed prairie bison for centuries and gave Alberta's cattle industry its start. Rough fescue is not only good for feeding cattle, it's also a great way to store carbon, lots of it, deep underground.
After every year, these roots start dying off and replace themselves, leaving carbon deep in the soil.
Roots that grow 3 meters deep, and unlike forests, never burn and release carbon back into the air. But rough fescue in the wild is slow to mature and doesn't compete well with other grass species in that time. Tanis has figured out how to control greenhouse and planting conditions to greatly increase its survival.
We monitored those plants. We have a 93% survival rate to date.
Dana Bush applauds what Tanis has done to restore rough fescue.
One of the most endangered ecosystems probably in the world.
But worries that companies will use his advances in a way that threaten the 5% of wild rough fescue remaining, given that seeds of competing grasses can be carried into rough fescue habitat very easily.
On your vehicles, it'll come in on the tires, it'll come in on quads, it'll come in on your construction equipment.
Tanis, though, is hoping he has the answer to restoring grasslands, and just maybe to cultivating an unrivaled way to store carbon. Dave Sims, CBC News, near Cremona, Alberta.